greet the opponent here tonight.
Ed, all those accolades are great, but we're talking about 2019. This is a new, young Lakers team. Let's see what kind of effort they bring on the floor tonight.
Let's do it here from Staples Center. 4-3. And the Clippers with the rebound. To Leonard. And strokes it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lakers ball to Danny Green. And he'll go to the foul line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Leonard. His first effort off the mark. To Davis. Working it outside. James buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Leonard. He was all over him. To Davis. Kuzma. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Leonard to Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Ed, body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Count that one and a 4-point trip. To Danny Green. Can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Cousins. Deep left corner. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. George to Leonard. George. Paul George. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Los Angeles, they have it. Davis, it's good. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
George, double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch it, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
James, he made his first effort, but not that time. And finishes strong.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
JaVale McGee. To James. Clippers have got it. To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
To James. Kyle Kuzma. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Kyle Kuzma. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Paul George. Leonard. To George. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. James into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Kyle Kuzma knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To James. Slams it down.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy. And that's to be the greatest of all time.
Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point ball game.
You considered a luxury box for your next group event. Availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 3, Anthony Davis.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James, tough matchup against George. Great defense, forcing the miss. Williams across the timeline. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. It's James. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that three.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
George, tough shot. He hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
First quarter's complete. The Clippers have the lead. Good start to this one. After one quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
LeBron into the front court. 5-point game. Caldwell Pope against Paul George. Leonard. Not easy.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Time to shuffle things up. LeBron into the front court. Margins 8. Fires the three, and he buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And stuffs it home.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. you essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Davis. Anthony Davis. He's 2 for 2 now. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Lakers have it. Danny Green to James. Kyle Kuzma cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. LBJ.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
And count the basket inside.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Beverly into the front court. They trail by 2. Patrick Beverly. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly from long range. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Steps out and hits.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
LeBron with it up top. Down by 1. Here's a chance from long range. And it's Zubats with the rebound. Leonard to Beverly. Add 2 points to the board.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
To Danny Green from long range. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Leonard. Short jumper off the mark. To Leonard. Williams. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Here's LeBron for 2. The shot almost. To Leonard. Almost. Unlucky bounce. And scores. Strong take.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. 20-footer at the buzzer. Jumper's good. Straight on 3 at the buzzer. So a tie one as we reach the break in a 1-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. streak to come in this second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. To Paul George. Anthony Davis knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Leonard to George for three. Well, the Hunt shooting night continues. That's his sixth three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face, he drills it.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Slam dunk.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Leonard to Paul George. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. James to Kyle Kuzma. 4-3. Working hard on the glass. Paul George rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. George, add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
James into the front court. Lead is 2. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. Leonard to George. Leonard. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Leonard. He engulfed him that time. To Danny Green. Beyond the arc for 3. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse, to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Goes to the right side. To Leonard. Gets it in the right corner. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
First one goes down. And he hits the second. Hits all 3 free throws.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, number 5, Montrezl Harrell.
Davis had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Paul George. Lakers come up with it. To Davis. James, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Knocks it down.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
LeBron matched up with Paul George. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Goes to the left side. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
James. To Davis. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
Defense. Defense. Let's go.
To Beverly. George. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
LeBron into the front court. Game's all tied in the final minute here in the third.
Oh, I got me one.
Davis to James. Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
So he hits the first, misses the second. The pass taken away by the Clippers. 3 quarters complete. The Clippers are out in front. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money. Down the stretch, it's game time.
To Harkless. Leonard. Offensive and a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
LeBron into the front court. His guys down 3. Here comes the screen. James. That no good. Off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Green with a shot, no good. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Fires the 3. Now that's a contest. To Kyle Kuzma. Won't go. The follow won't go either. And a throwdown.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Across the timeline comes James. The deficit now up to 5. Leonard. No good. That's great defense. Davis to Cousins. Throws it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers.
To Leonard.
Avery Bradley.
Paul George. To Leonard. Anthony Davis. Snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Deep left corner. Williams to Leonard. Lets it fly from long range, and Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
LeBron James against George. Has a chance. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Kuzma. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Leonard. Can't connect. It's no good. Williams to George. Williams. Lou Williams. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And they call it
a simple touch foul.
Substitution being made in this one.
Team foul number 3. Los Angeles Lakers are in the building. Subbing in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 20.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
To Paul George. No, I missed a short one there. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Turnovers like that at this point of the game are daggers. You can't afford to have empty possessions in the final 2 minutes.
George to Leonard from long range. Well defended. To Kyle Kuzma. And scores. Great body control, Jay, as he ran down the lane.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Kyle Kuzma. James, they go down to Davis, leaving no doubt, slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, That's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Shifting gears, here come some substitutions.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
Anthony Davis with a piece. The Lakers get the victory as they just squeak this one out by a point. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a